Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here doing a makeup tutorial slash getting ready with me slash review slash I don't know what we're going to end up calling this, but call it what you will. I am here to do a look inspired using two of the products from the Jeffree Star Manny MUA collection slash collab. And we're going to be using these two products because so far these two have been my absolute favorite products from the collaboration. If you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, then keep on watching. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prime our face, and today I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Hydrating Primer. Starting with a freshly cleansed and moisturized face, I'm just going to take a little bit of the primer, about a squirt and a half, and I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my face. Oh my god, I just got setting powder everywhere. I'm going in first with a foundation brush, and I'm using the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation. And I'm just going to take a little bit of setting powder, and again I'm going to keep it consistent using the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder. It's a translucent, and I'm just going to apply this literally all over my face, and this is just going to kind of help keep everything, I guess you could say, in place, making sure that when the time comes it's going to set a little bit more nicely. It's going to make your application a little bit more seamless, a little bit more flawless, looking for that Photoshop finish. Our primer and setting powder has been put on. We're going to go in next with the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, and I am in the shade Light Cool 46. I like my Kat Von D with a foundation brush, a little bit more of a denser brush, and I'm going to be using the Real Techniques. And I'm just going to apply about a squirt and a half on the back of my hand. And I'm going to pick the product up, and I'm just going to more or less pat it into my skin. And we're just going to go ahead and buff it in. I forget how indifferent I am about Kat Von D's Lock-It Foundation. Like, sometimes I really love it, and it really does cover my skin so nicely. And then there's other times that I'm just like, what are we doing, girl? I don't understand why you're not cooperating. To use big circular motions just to make sure that everything's kind of put where it needs to be, and making sure we're not forgetting the neck, along the jawline, and underneath the chin. We're gonna go ahead and set the face again using the translucent powder. And again, I'm just gonna pick up that Luxie 660 brush that I had before and just really kind of packing it in underneath the eyes, which is where we're gonna just go ahead and brush off our chest here. And I'm just gonna go in with a total face brush. This one's from e.l.f. and just to kind of soften everything up, making sure the lines aren't too harsh, making sure everything's where it needs to be. So next I'm gonna go in and contour and highlight my face, and today I'm gonna be using my ever favorite Elizabeth Mott Whatup Beaches bronzer. I'm using my Mott, what is this, the 802 little brush, and I'm just gonna pick up the product, I guess a lot of the product, and we're gonna just hollow out those cheekbones. Don't freak if it looks dark early. This is why I love these brushes, because they really do blend nicely. Some across the top of my forehead. I'm buffing out that hairline just to create, again, a little bit more of a slimmer face. I'm now gonna go in with my Mott 804 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and chisel out my nose just by kind of cleaning off the brush, pulling the product down, and just really chiseling it out. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in and highlight, and this look is going to be completely inspired by the Jeffree Star Manny MUA collection. So I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Skinfrost in the shade Eclipse. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush, the same one that I used in the review video, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the product, and I'm just going to place it along the cheekbones. I will hit at least 3 times if I'm really trying to blind people today, which, girl, why not? We only live once, right? I'm gonna just do along the nose. I'm gonna go a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and then whatever is left over, I'm just gonna go ahead and touch on the chin. Because I have such a wide nose, I like to really just highlight at the very tip of my nose. I don't like to do the full thing, so that's why I use a very light hand. Do our eyebrows next, and so I'm gonna go in with my INSPR Duo Brow Powder in the shade Dark Brown. And I'm actually gonna really just be focusing on the lighter side today. I'm just gonna take a angular brush. I think this is from, I don't even know who this is from. Your girl needs to get your brows done real quick. So going in with that lighter shade, we're just gonna go ahead and underline the brow where the hairs kind of stop, and we're gonna do the same thing across the top. Because I'm pretty fortunate and I don't have to worry too much about shape and filling in shape, I'm just more or less filling in brow with color. To kind of set the brow in place, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Ready Set Brow, and I'm just going to use a light little coat because this is not necessarily something that I need to worry about the product transposing other places. We're just going to go in lightly and put them in place. Go in with a cult favorite today. We're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. We're going to go ahead and prime our eyelids, and I'm going to just go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and mine is just the sample size that I got in my Sephora Play Box a couple months ago. I don't even know when I got it. And I'm just going to take them on my ring finger, and I'm just going to apply over my eyelid, working all the way up to the brow. I kind of want to go and do something a little bit dramatic on the eye and then go pretty neutral on the lip. So with that said, I still don't know what I want to do. I'm going to just take an Elizabeth Mott blending brush and I think the shade Burnt Orange. And we're going to go ahead and pack that in and tap out the excess. And we're going to go right into our transition, our transition shade. So kind of going high towards the brow. That's fine. I'm not too concerned. We're just going to pack that product into that transition area. And this is a really great transition shade too for any kind of look that you're doing. It doesn't even have to be like orange base. I just think it's such a pretty color on most people. So again, using like little windshield wiper motions and just really kind of putting that product in and dispersing it so it's not too strong. I'm going to go ahead and go using the same brush, going in with the shade Real Gar, because that's fun to see. We're going to more or less focus Real Gar in the outer corner of the eye, just to kind of pack a little bit more of a punch in that transition and just make it a little bit more, I don't know, more depth. And I'm going to go in with my Visanti Contour Eyeshadow Brush, which is a number 4, and I want to go in with that shade Cypress Umber and just very, very lightly, really deep in that corner where we put Real Gar. And using a very, very light hand, I just want to really deepen it up. The goal should be to kind of really see the definition in the eye. Because my eyes are pretty wide as it is, I'm not trying to make them super deep set, I'm just trying to make them a little more defined. If you feel that you're getting product too far in, don't worry, we're going to kind of make this a glittery crease. I guess I just decided that, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean that up, so don't worry. It's not going to be a cut crease, it's going to be just a very glittery lid, I guess. I don't really know. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shade Tempera. Little ducks playing in the puddle outside, how cute. They're just having a grand old time out there. So we're just going to clean it up, and taking Tempera, tapping out excess, I just want to really highlight that brow. I don't want to lose that brow, and I want to make that transition shade a little bit more subtle. It's kind of cleaning up that area too. You want to bring it down into the highlight, so just being careful, I guess, and just cleaning up our mistakes, because that's the wonderful thing about makeup, is that you can always fix what you messed up. Go ahead and use a concealer, and we're going to put a little bit on my fingertips, and wherever that little space is in the center that's not covered by anything, we're going to go ahead and put concealer there. Again, just being very gentle because you don't want to lose what you just put on, but wherever there's that hole, put it in there. This is just going to kind of help keep the glitter in place and making sure that it's going to have something to adhere to. I've never really played with loose powder before, but we're going to go in with the Naked Cosmetics, and this is just a loose powder, and this is in the shade Desert Sun. I'm just going to take that same shadow brush we used on Tempera up in the crease, and I'm going to just lightly pack into that loose powder without knocking it all off the brush. And I'm going to apply it very gently where we put that concealer. You can kind of work it up into the inner corner, bringing it down. Just leave the eyes like this. You can line them. I'm going to leave them kind of blank today because I don't want to take away from that glitter and also the definition we're working with. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes using my ever trusty Revlon eyelash curler. And I'm just going to curl these for about 5 to 10 seconds each eye. Put falsies on, but for the sake of time and for the effect, I'm just going to go ahead and put on a little bit of mascara. And I think for mascara today, let's go ahead and use the Tarteist Lash Paint from Tarte. And I'm just going to go ahead and put 2 coats onto that. Kind of the reason inspired behind the look is the lipstick, and I'm going to go in with the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Daddy. We're going to go ahead and use the Glam Glow Glow Setter setting spray. And this is the final look. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like my content, if you like my videos, and if you like me, please feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below. Like my videos, dislike them if you don't like them. Tell me what you want to see in the next one. I don't ever claim myself to be a makeup artist, and I know that I'm not a makeup artist, but I just am more of a makeup enthusiast. And I just really want to share different techniques and different looks with people online. Follow me on social media, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, wherever I might be. I'll link them all down below as well. And feel free to check out the blog over at Life with Sarah. That's at sarahlock.wordpress.com, 2 H's, 2 K's. And until next time, take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. You know what's really unfortunate now? Is I have to wipe all of this off to go to the gym.